M0FXB. Welcome to my videos on the Ctr2 dial, the Ctr2 Flex. Today we're going to use TeraTerm. Also, we're going to show you how to switch between Flex firmware and dial firmware, because with the new firmware, you can do this, and it's version 2.03.04. So we've got TeraTerm downloaded at the moment, but there is a link that Lynn has provided without all the advertising. But anyway, we've got it downloaded, and let's look at Lynn's instructions. I'll also just quickly show you how to switch firmware. So we're just here now. We obviously got the latest firmware. If we press and then go to settings and then turn the outer knob, you'll see that one of them will say, if we get it right. So if you have to push the outside, and then you'll get settings and then turn and to run Ctr2 dial. Now if I press it now, it will switch to the Ctr2 dial firmware, but I'm going to leave it because I'm tinkering with the Flex. So if we go over to the instruction, so we're going to open TeraTerm, which looks like this little black window here. We've connected our USB cable into the top of it and into our PC. We're going to go right click, device manager, just get our COM number, go down, ports, 15, look, 15. Okay, close that. So at the bottom, click serial and then click connect COM15. Click OK. And at first you won't see anything, but fear not. As soon as you turn, it starts to appear. Now we can, if we look at the instructions here, we can actually resize this. And it's all here from Lynn, so that it looks better. So let's do things one at a time. We're going to go down, and we could start changing items now. You can see it in yellow there, but let's do what the instructions recommend. So as you go down, if we go file, just here, go across, setup, then go to terminal, you get this window up here. And we can change the size as recommended, and we can save these settings. 40 by 20, 0. You need to make sure you got CR here, which is already there, and VT 100, but it's already there. Then click OK. I did sort of stretch it out a bit there, like that. You can just click on the right. But anyway, go to setup, font. Click font, and what Lynn has recommended is 14, and then control Courier New 14, and click OK, and you get this nice size up here. You can still go to the bottom. Look, let's move this over, and now when we turn, everything appears, and it's you know, it's just nice to use. And just make sure that if it goes blank, just turn. Okay, so we're in TeraTerm. Just click, make sure the cursor's flashing, and let's press number, say 4, and it shows us the CW macro, which is name is. And then just to save it, just press enter. Let's do number 1. And you don't have to press enter, just press 1, it's there. And of course you can retype and change, and then now you press enter and it just goes back. So if I want to change, if I want to connect to my Wi-Fi router, or really it's really connecting to, I would say, more connecting to my SDR 8400 type device, because when I select Wi-Fi, connect Wi-Fi, it does say connect to Flex, and I can show you that if you like. But anyway, let's just do it. So let's do B, and then password, and I've just put the word password there. You can type in hello password, whatever your password is that's needed for this application, and it just saves it. And then the radio IP default is 4992. I'm not going to change that. If I do C, I put in an IP address that I know that I could find, but really I'm guessing it's trying to find the IP address of your Flex. And that's it. Once you press enter, and you can go, so that you don't have to keep logging into this, you can go file, go across, setup, save that somewhere, give it a name so you can find it, and hopefully whenever you use this application, you can go back in. So give it a go. I'm brand new to this. I put the instructions here, and I would say they're different for the dial. So what I could do, whilst we're just here tinkering, let's get it to switch over to dial by just turning across. See the settings. See the way it says connect to Wi-Fi? Now it's not going to connect. But I found that when I did that last time, it was actually trying to find my flex, but I haven't got a flex here yet. Let's just, I'll put the right passwords in and try it. Okay, so I put the right password in. Let's do connect. And then press again. It says connecting to Wi-Fi, and it has connected. Now, then it says connecting to flex. If there's I noticed in a different application, there was an app where you can, this color screen app where you can control, but I think that was with the mini. But look, you can see that it disconnected because I think it just couldn't find my flex. But don't worry, Lynn, Flex 8400 no screen model is on the way. I went for the no screen model because I want to get the Maestro. So anyway, but as you know, I am using the SCULAN 10. I've got YAESU connected with that 710101. I've also got the 7300, 7610 that I'm using for SDR Control, whether it's YAESU or Icon, and I've got THETIS. So as you know, I'm thoroughly enjoying the hobby. So let's just quickly change the firmware to CTR dial. Oh, we're just going to connect again there. Working well. And the nice thing about this is, because it's using Wi-Fi, the range is going to be very good, like Bluetooth, which is not very good. So let's just see if we can. There are now. Run Ctr2 dial. Press again. So now it's going to reboot. Remember that mine is registered. My call sign. There's a registration key that's all been done by G7 UFO. So if you're in the UK or Europe, maybe. Possibly a good idea to contact G7 UFO, and I'll put the website link in to purchase this. It's going to get to you a lot quicker if you do it that way. But anyway, let me just start this whole process again, but this time we're in CTR dial mode, firmware. And note that when I was doing that, look, it says here settings page, touch a button twice to change it, touch the ring left or right to move to the next settings page, touch the settings page label, or press the button on the orange ring to return home. So I'm just trying that because I actually see if it is still connected. It is. So no point me showing you the whole logging thing again. So a different configuration that I'm seeing in the dial. So I've definitely not used this before. I'm not going to make this the video learning how to use TeraTerm with the dial, but I will just, while I'm here, tap something. So tap volume, and I'm going to go L, just see what it does. No, it says here dial 2 on map 1, dial settings. You can see as I'm tapping it, and it says label, MIDI is the type. Press L to edit the label. So I am pressing L. I'm on the screen. Let's try. Ah, that's better. It worked that time. Okay, bear with. So RF gain. I'm just going to change. I'm not going to change it too much because I want it to be RF gain. I'm just going to go RF GAIN caps, enter, and there you are. You can see and on the actual screen. So if I says here type T, what does that do? Let's just try it to change the MIDI type. So T. Does that mean we can tell it to do something different? Is that what that means? I read the instructions. I want to play around with this properly before I make a video teaching the dial settings on TeraTerm. Thanks so far. We are getting